Hello everyone, this is Cindy with Monarch Mom DIY. Today I am doing my very first memory keeping made easy video. I'm hoping that this will turn into a weekly series, weekly or bi-weekly, because most of us, if not all of us, have very busy lives. I thought that if this was something that spoke to me, that maybe there are other people out there who this could be helpful for. So if you have been having mom guilt or dad guilt or aunt or uncle guilt and really would like to do memory keeping but don't feel you have the time, this video and this series is going to be for you. Let me give you just a little bit of my history. Way back about 18 years ago, before I had any children, I was a consultant for Creative Memories. You may be familiar with these large, I did the 12 by 12 albums, and scrapbooking, this method was very popular back then. When we did have our first child, I had all the supplies, so I was ready to go. These books are very big and they do get to be very, very heavy. You'll see I did not do very elaborate pages, but usually one event would be a 2-page spread on a 12 by 12 page. So we're talking many, many pictures that you're printing and putting down on the page. I used minimal amounts of paper because I really wanted, especially at that time with a 1-year-old, the pictures and my journaling was mainly what was happening on the pages. So fast forward, child number 2, child number 3, okay, you get the idea. The time that it took and the space to be able to lay this out and work on it when you have 3 small children just became overwhelming to me. And also the cost of the albums and the supplies. I did, when Creative Memories came out with these albums, I think they're called Pickfolio. They're photo safe, but they're a little bit more like the old style of albums where you would just slide the pictures in. However, you are pretty much stuck to whatever size the photo sleeve is. These were great for fast, and I do like seeing mostly pictures and then having some journal boxes for journaling. Again, the cost and the size of these is a lot of space when you're trying to not only have albums for my husband and I to keep, but also albums for the kids to take on with them when they eventually move out and have their own families. So that's a little bit of my history, why I was so excited when I think I was just browsing YouTube, looked up memory keeping, and I learned about the Happy Planners version of memory keeping. I believe it's called Happy Memory Keeping. There you go. So I was familiar with Happy Planners, which are a little bit smaller. The ones that were this size were for teachers, but I did use a Happy Planner for a couple of years for my daily calendar and appointments and things like that. But when I heard about the Happy Memory Keeping system, I was very, very excited. So this here is one of the Happy Memory Keeping planners. It looks very similar to a Happy Planner. You've got your tabs. Now, these did not have the days or the months on them. It was a sheet of stickers that came with it. So you don't have to start at January. You could start with February if you wanted to start right now. What I decided to do, well, let me show you first a little bit about what these look like. Let me show you. Okay, so there is a monthly spread. Now again, it does not have the day. This is a sticker I put on. These are number stickers that I added. So you pretty much have a blank grid that does say Sunday through Saturday that you can do whatever you would like with. I went through this one and I put in the monthly dates. Now, behind the monthly, you have 5 weeklies, okay? These boxes are 3 inches by 2 inches, and for each day you have 3 blocks. Some of them have lines for journaling, which is what I'm most likely going to use them for. And then for whatever date this is, you can add pictures however you want. I was very excited about this. So it goes all the way, you've got 12 months worth. So what I decided to do, this was towards the end of 2018, I went to Michael's. I believe all of these were 50% off, or they were buy one, get one 50% off, one of those. So I ended up purchasing 2. And my idea, my plan, was to start with 1 going forward from the beginning of January, forward in 2019. At the same time, with this planner, you'll see I put stickers on here that say 2018 is work backwards. Christmas and New Year's had just happened. So if you start at the back of this book, you'll see some pages where I did print pictures and put them in from Christmas, Christmas Eve service at church, activities making gingerbread houses, okay? And I'm going backwards in time from the end of the year moving towards the beginning of 2018. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, please leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer those. So that is what the happy planners, the memory keeping happy planners look like. I will say they have this section at the back where you can add these pages in for special days, like maybe birthdays. Oh, here's a birthday one. Because if you're not familiar, these pages come off the rings and you can rearrange them anywhere you want. So I do have, we just had my youngest daughter's birthday. I will most likely put one of these birthday pages in there. So what I would like to show you, and I'm really still kind of new at this, so that's 2018, I'm working backwards. This is my 2019 book. Let me show you the front. Okay, it says everyone has a story to record, and because this was silver and silver rings, I did silver numbers for 2019. Now, I do not print pictures every day or even every week. Usually it's a couple times a month. So this week's spread was from a couple weeks ago, January 14th through 20th. I have a lot of 4x6 photo paper. So what I do on my computer is I take my pictures, and it's perfect because I can fit 4 2-inch by 3-inch pictures, and they fit, I won't say perfectly, but pretty much in these spaces. Okay, so January 14th was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On this weekend here is mostly what I'm going to be working on, because I went with my younger 2 children to their ice camp. Yes, here in Michigan, we have ice camp. It's a lot of fun. This is my first time going. It was at a camp about an hour away, and we do a lot of fun snow activities. Here you can see the 3 of us all dressed up in our snow pants and our coats and our hats. It was actually also snowing that weekend. So I haven't perfected this process. I'm probably going to speed up a lot of this and do voiceover to tell you what I'm doing, but I just printed probably last night 20 sheets like this, so about 80 pictures that I need to do for January and into February. Let's see if there's anything else. I think memory keeping made easy is best done if you keep it simple. Don't think you have to go out and buy everything there is. I don't have special scrapbooking pens. I use my Papermate Flair pens that I already have, okay? There are sticker packs. There's probably, I've seen maybe 4 or 5 that are this big size. It will say designed to fit big sized planner. But start with one. Okay, let me do a little flip through so you can see what we're working with. There's little titles that could go across a box. I love these long ones that can fit. They cover 2 boxes, I believe. Yep, 2 boxes. So if you want to do journaling on those. And then you've got different ones for holidays. This, I think, just fits. It's a little bit, oh no, it's the exact size of one of these. So 2" by 3". Okay, these are 2 by 2 that fit the monthly grid page. Okay, fall, some quotes, then we move, I'm going backwards, Halloween. Okay, then we move into the warmer months, summer, spring. I was only going to start with one sticker book. So I chose this one because it's called A Year of Memories. Here's where's the ISBN? Oh, here it is. If you want to check it out, if they have it at your store. Okay, by me and my big ideas. And so one sticker book. Now, if you are like me and used to do Happy Planner, you might already have sticker books that won't fit exactly, but you can make it work in here. I might use washi tape. I have a little bit just from some other paper crafting that I've done. So I might use a little bit of washi, but again, it is not something that you have to have. You will need scissors at least, or some sort of trimmer, especially if you're going to print your pictures like this on a sheet. You will need some sort of adhesive. I love my large Scotch ATG gun. It has a big roll that goes in here, so it lasts a long time before you have to change it out, and it's very easy to replace the tape in it. You can buy the tape in packs of 2 from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, probably Joann's as well. So pictures, something to cut with, something to stick them down with, something to write with. That's what I would say is what you can get started with. Stickers, washi tape, these are extras if you want to do more embellishment. But to me, it's more important that I actually get these pictures down and some journaling. Then I could go back and add stickers later, but I don't want to forget what was happening. This was even just, what, 2-3 weeks ago, and already a lot of the details, you know, because life is busy and we forget those things. So please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything I've said or any of the products. If you have specific questions, I will try to list in the description box everything that I've shown you that I'm using, and let's just watch me get started, and hopefully it's an inspiration to some of you out there to start memory keeping an easy way, not having to spend a lot of time or money. Guys, before I get started with my page, if you would please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me to help my channel grow. Hit the bell so you'll get notified, especially with this series, every time I upload a new video so you can see my progress, and hopefully we can grow our memory keeping together. Thanks guys, enjoy! So obviously the first step is going to be cutting apart all of the pictures I printed and just trying to figure out where I want to put them on the page. Even though this event was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not much happened Monday through Thursday, so I can put them on that side of the 2-page spread if I choose. You'll notice that some of these pictures that I've already cut to 2 inches by 3 inches, I'm going to go ahead and trim them down to be 2 inches square, just so they fit better on the page. You can also notice as I'm working on my page that the pictures go on first. I don't want to embellish and take up a lot of space with stickers and washi tape and then not have room for my photographs, which is the main reason I'm doing this. Once I see how much white space I have left, I'll go ahead and add a couple of stickers, making sure I leave plenty of room for journaling and possibly a title on the page. I didn't say this in my introduction to this video, but some people prefer to take the 2 pages out of their book so that they're both flat on the table surface. You can do that. Obviously for me, it didn't really matter, so I just left my pages in my book. And one final sticker for now, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. My final step will be to journal on these 2 pages. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are interested in more tips on memory keeping made easy, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you next time. Bye-bye.